Hey y'all, this is gonna be my fall favorites tag video. I wasn't really tagged by anyone, it was more of a request. So I guess it's still a tag, I don't know. Either way, I'm doing it. So I feel like fall has become a trend as of late, just because, I don't know, I feel like all of a sudden everyone is like, it's fall, but I'm not like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fall is not my favorite season just because I hate cold weather. I love everything about fall. The colors, the clothing, the makeup trends, the food. I love everything. The holidays, I love everything except the cold weather. Spring is my favorite weather just because I feel like it's perfect weather. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's right in the middle. But either way, this is about fall, so let's jump right into it. Favorite candle. The candle that I'm burning really depends on my mood, unless I just bought a bunch of new candles and I just want to burn everything at the same time. So the first is my favorite sweet smelling fall candle. It is pumpkin pecan waffles. Ooh, and it smells so good. And I actually don't know what pumpkin, I don't really understand what pumpkin is supposed to smell like or taste like. I've never had a pumpkin spiced anything. I've never had pumpkin pie or any of that stuff, but I feel like this is what pumpkin should smell like, if that makes sense. And it does have like a little bit of like a salty caramel kind of scent, and I guess that's where the pecan and the waffle comes in. But like I said, this is my favorite fall candle when I want something sweet, and it is pumpkin pecan waffles. And all these candles are from Bath & Body Works. Next is probably one of my all-time favorites. I burn this year-round, but especially in the fall. It is Mahogany Teakwood. This is my sexy man candle. I don't know how else to describe it, but that's what it smells like to me. It smells like sexy man. Some people say that it smells like either a perfume or a cologne from Abercrombie. I've never smelled it, so I can't really agree or attest to that, but yeah, it smells super good. Again, this is Mahogany Teakwood. And my last one, and that's when I want something like really musky and masculine and strong kind of smell. This is what I'll burn. Lastly is leaves, and this is what I burn when I just want something that's very warm and cozy and just makes me want to cuddle up with all my pillows. It has like cinnamon and nutmeg kind of smells to it. I don't know how else to describe it. I wish it had like the different notes in here, but it doesn't. But oh yeah, that smells really good. And not all of them look like this as far as the jars and the labeling goes. I saw a couple in Bath & Body Works last weekend, and it had a different label for Mahogany Teakwood, but it's still the same scent. So yeah, I just like this one because the jar was pretty. And I think it's the jar that's stained this way, not the actual candle. Yeah, because it's white on the inside. But yeah, leaves, Mahogany Teakwood, and pumpkin pecan waffles. Favorite lip color. I'm definitely into the more vampy shades, that kind of fall trend. I couldn't pick one, so I picked three. The first is Sin. It looks like this. It's kind of a bricky red lipstick with some brown tones to it. I love this with MAC's Vino lip liner. I lost it and I have to get another one. I'm so sad that I can't find it, but it just looks really good with this. I actually prefer Vino with this. I prefer Vino with Sin over Night Moth. Sometimes Night Moth can just be a little bit too strong or a little bit too heavy. Vino has more of those same brick reddish tones as Sin, so I feel like it complements it very well. But again, that is Sin, and I pair it with MAC's Vino. Next is Stone. This is a matte shade as well, just like Sin. It looks like a taupey shade in the tube, but on the skin it's more of like a like a grayish brownie taupe, and I guess that's kind of what taupe is, but whatever. But this is stone right here. Typically I will pair it with chestnut, which is just like a rich brownie kind of shade. And depending on my mood, if I want to kind of lighten it up a little bit, I will pair it with Max Plum. So this is chestnut on this side. It's more of like a deep brown, and this is plum on the inside. It's just a little bit lighter, a little bit softer. So yeah, again, that was MAC Stone. Next is Cyber. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now when I want like a super vampy look. It looks way darker in the tube than it does in person. In the tube, it looks almost black. But yeah, it's just a really deep plum purple. That's it right there on the back of my hand. And again, it is what I'm wearing today. I lined it with MAC's Currant liner, and it's just kind of a purple tone, purple plum liner as well. So I'm not a fan of black lipstick on myself. So for me, this is as close as I'm gonna get to a black lipstick is this Cyber. So again, this is Sin, Stone, and Cyber, all three by MAC. Favorite drink? Again, I'm not really a pumpkin spice latte kind of girl, and I don't really drink coffee, to be honest. The only time that I'll drink coffee is if I'm super tired and I really need to be on it at work, or if I'm traveling and I'm getting sleepy or something like that. That's the only time that I'll swing in Starbucks. So for favorite drink, I'm gonna have to go with wine, because I always have to have my wine when I'm watching Scandal. So my favorite wine has been Picton Bay. It's the, I'm not gonna say this right, Sauvignon Blanc, however you say that wine. It's a white wine. That's been my favorite. You can only get it at Trader Joe's. It's like $8. I'll try to put a picture here or here somewhere, but it's amazing. If you like a white wine that's not too sweet, or kind of sweet but not overly sweet and not overly dry, it's really, really, really good. It's cheap, but it's good quality. So that's my favorite drink. I do like red wines as well. Probably like a what is that? It's not Merlot. It's a type of Merlot. I can't think of what it's called. I'll put it right here if I can think of what it is. But yeah, favorite fall drink, I would have to say wine. Favorite blush is this black Radiance blush called Toasted Almond. It's just a very nice, warm, like a burnt peach kind of shade. That is what it looks like on my finger. And this is what it looks like on the back of my hand. I think this looks especially great on my chocolate babies. It may be a little bit too deep for the white chocolate babies, just because it may, if you're fair skinned, I will say that if you have more of warm undertones, this would probably be a great shade for you, regardless of whether you're a white chocolate or a milk chocolate or dark chocolate baby. But if you're really fair skinned, I would not suggest this. It might be a little bit strong. But yeah, you can get these from Walgreens, CVS, and Target, I know for sure. So yeah, Black Radiance Toasted Almond. Favorite clothing item, I would have to say any type of boot, whether it be knee highs, thigh highs, Timberlands, whatever. I love boots. I wore a pair of boots. I'm in Georgia. I wore a pair of boots last week. It was only like 65 degrees. It wasn't even really cold enough for Timbs, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to wear them just because I love wearing them. So yeah. Favorite fall movie, I can't really pick one. I would say probably any type of horror movie, because that's my favorite genre of movies. And why not watch a horror movie during the fall? And Disney Halloween movies. So like Halloween Town, the entire series, Hocus Pocus, what else? I feel like there's some other Disney Halloween movies, but yeah, those are my favorite ones. You can never go wrong with a good scary movie or a good fall Halloween Disney movie. Favorite fall TV shows? I really didn't even realize that this was a fall show until I did this tag, but How to Get Away with Murder. If you've never seen How to Get Away with Murder, it is by the same producer as Scandal and Grey's Anatomy. It's amazing. Viola Davis just won an Emmy for it not too long ago. It's so good. Scandal used to be my favorite, but I don't know, I guess Shonda has kind of, which is the producer, I guess Shonda has put a little bit more into How to Get Away with Murder over Scandal. That's just kind of how I feel. But I still love Scandal, but How to Get Away with Murder is my favorite. Oh, and another new favorite that I have is Blindspot. It's a new show. This is the pilot season. It comes on NBC. What channel does The Voice come on? I think it's NBC, but either way, it comes on right after The Voice. It's really good. Yeah, like I said, it's a brand new show, but I love it already. So, How to Get Away with Murder and Blindspot. Favorite Thanksgiving food? I would have to say dressing. Ew, I just got the swatches all over my fingers. I would have to say dressing and my Uncle Tony's mac and cheese. It has to be my Uncle Tony's mac and cheese. It cannot be anybody else's mac and cheese. Not my mama's, not my grandma's, not my aunt's. It has to be Uncle Tony's mac and cheese. That's it. Hands down, the best macaroni and cheese I've ever tasted in my entire life. Favorite Halloween costume? I'm not really into Halloween as much as I used to be. I was really big into Halloween when I was in college just because it was just another excuse for everybody to go out and get drunk, to be honest. I can't really think of my favorite Halloween costume. If I had to think of one associated or affiliated with makeup, it would be like the skulls. I've never attempted it myself, but I do enjoy watching those tutorials. So yeah, sorry, I can't come up with a better one. I'm not big into Halloween. That's gonna be it for this video. Really short, sweet, to the point tag. Sorry if I disappointed anyone because I don't know what pumpkin tastes like, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this up before I start rambling. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.